Hello, Janvi Karimnagar. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. How are you? So Karimnagar is in Telangana or Andhra Pradesh? In which state Karimnagar is? Telangana. Okay. How far it is from Adilabad? 200 kilometer. Okay. Because maybe I will be posted for 1 month there only for JEE advanced. Because you know that after JEE mains 2, there will be 1 month JEE advanced for all those who passed from class 12th. Okay, they will be coming there only, and we will teach 1 month crash course for JEE advance. Okay. Okay, so I hope all are doing good and I am audible to all of you, and my screen is also visible to all of you. And as we all know that, like, we are live on both YouTube as well as Zoom. So जो देख नहीं पा रहे, अगर जूम के थ्रू कनेक्ट नहीं कर पा रहे, दे कैन कनेक्ट मी ऑल्सो ऑन अवंती लाइव 7, okay, on YouTube. Okay, so all still there are 3-4 minutes left, so we will wait for few of schools to join and then we will start the class. Okay. Okay, so I hope you like your 10th exam went well, and now welcome to class 11th, and you know that now your life will be fully more challenging, and you have to do a lot of hard work in class 11. So unlike class 10th, the 11th class will be career defining. It proved to be a career defining class for you. Okay, because once you will study well in class 11th, then only you will get the confidence, because now you are going to in a competitive environment. Because until the class 10th we are only focused on the board examination, but now once you will in class 11, then you have to think about whether I have to choose uh, medical courses, engineering courses, or apart from that there are a lot of NDA examination and some research field also. So for that you have to give a competitive exams for that. Okay, for getting into good colleges you have to go through this processes. So for that, so I would request all of you to attend the class sincerely, and okay, all the teachers will be there and they will always there to help you. Okay. Okay, so we'll wait for 2-3 minutes. Meanwhile, I am just sharing my screen. Okay, what I am going to teach today. हेलो जैन बी अनम, हाउ आर यू? कैसे हो आप लोग? Okay, so in the last class what we were discussing about the polynomials. Okay, so in the last class we were discussing about polynomial. In this class what we will learn about polynomial division. Okay, as well as we will also see remainder and factor theorem, and then we will see basic quadratic equation and method of finding its roots. Okay, and then we will also see nature of roots. So in this class and again the next class I will try to cover all the polynomial thing and quadratic equation basics, so that whenever you will find something like this in your calculation part, okay, in physics, then that these classes will definitely help you. Okay. Okay, so I am just waiting for to join so that I will begin with my lecture. Okay, so just wait for 2 more minutes and then we will start the class. Okay. Those who are watching through YouTube, can anybody tell me in the chat box from which school you have joined? ओके देन मुझे भी पता चलेगा कि मैं किस स्कूल को पढ़ा रहा हूँ. ओके और अगर आप पर्सनली भी ज्वाइन किए हो तो यू कैन ऑल्सो टेल मी योर नेम, यू कैन से गुड आफ्टरनून एंड ऑल दोज हु आर वाचिंग थ्रू यूट्यूब, बिकॉज जूम के थ्रू तो पता चल जाता है कि whoever who is watching, but for the YouTube just you have to say hi and hello. Okay. Okay guys, so we will start with the class. Okay. Okay, so in the previous class, what we have discussed polynomial. Okay, so I have told you about the polynomial. It is basically a algebraic expression, okay, in which all the power of variable should be a non-negative integer. It can't be negative, it can't be any fraction or rational number. So these kind of algebraic expressions are called as polynomial. Then I have also told you what is real and complex polynomial. If any polynomial containing the coefficient as real number, then those kind of polynomial are called as real number. And if any polynomial, if the coefficients a0, an, a1, a2, a3 like that, then if these numbers are, the coefficients are complex or imaginary number, so those kind of polynomial are called as complex polynomial. Then I have also told you about the degree of polynomial. What is degree of polynomial? If any polynomial is having the highest power, okay, if you have to see all the variable, and if you will see the highest power, then highest power of any variable will be the degree, considering that it is in the form of a polynomial. Okay, then I have discussed about the polynomial, what is polynomial and what is polynomial equation. Because in this polynomial, we have seen types of polynomial. In types of polynomial, we have seen linear polynomial, quadratic, cubic, biquadratic. And if it is linear equation, quadratic equation, cubic equation, then biquadratic equation, then it will be equals to 0. If there is a equal to sign and equal to 0, then it become equation. So it is called as polynomial equation. Okay, and then I have also told you what is roots of the polynomial equation. What is roots of the polynomial equation? Can anybody tell me? Janbi, Yanam, all the YouTube guys, what is the roots of the polynomial? What are the other name of roots? Can anybody tell me? What are the other name of roots? रूट्स को और भी क्या बोलते हैं, दूसरा नाम क्या होता है? रूट्स भी बोलते हैं और दूसरा होता है और जीरोस. ओके, रूट्स और जीरोस means at any particular value of x, if the whole polynomial value is coming as 0, then that is called as roots or zeros of that polynomial equation. Just like suppose we have a polynomial like this. Suppose we have a polynomial px is equals to x square minus 5x plus 6. This is a quadratic polynomial. Okay, and if I will put x is equals to 2, then we will get p2 as 0, because this is 2 square minus 5 into 2 plus 6, it is coming as 0. Then we will say that this 2 is a roots of the polynomial equation x square minus 5x plus 6. Similarly, what is the solution set? Solution set means the all set of roots. Okay, set of, suppose in this case there is another root, that is x is equals to 3. If you will write p3, it is 3 square minus 5 into 3 plus 6. Again it is coming as 0. So you can see there are two numbers, 2 and 3. If you will put into the main equation, polynomial equation, that is x square minus 5x plus 6, then you will get 0. So we can say that these two are the roots. And if we want to write the solutions or set for this polynomial equation, it will be written as 2, 3. You can write in the roster or tabular form. Okay, so this is called as solution set. Okay, I hope till now it is very much clear to all of you. So if there is any doubt, you can again ask me, because once I will proceed to the next thing, then it will be tough. Okay, because we have to complete a certain concept also. Okay, so I hope there is no doubt. Okay, so we will proceed with our main topic today, that is polynomial division. Okay, that is very useful, and based on that we will see two more theorem, that is remainder theorem and factor theorem. Okay, this is already taught in class 10th also, but I hope कि ये revision भी हो जाएगा. So I have not written any kind of theories here. I will take two polynomial division means division of two polynomials. Okay, so suppose there are two polynomial I am taking. Okay, so first polynomial I am taking as, suppose we have one polynomial f of x. Okay, and other polynomial as g of x. So what we have to do, we have to divide fx and gx. Suppose like this, f of x divided by g of x. So what we are getting? Okay, so and both are polynomial. This is one polynomial and this is the another polynomial. And how we can find the division of this polynomial? But before going to that, it can be any polynomial. It can be linear, quadratic, cubic. But there are some conditions before dividing. Okay, so generally we divide f of x by g of x, then basically degree of f of x should be always greater than equals to degree of gx. Okay, then only it makes sense. How we will cover in this in further discussion. Okay, डिग्री क्या होना चाहिए f of x का? डिग्री ऑफ gx से बड़ा होना चाहिए या तो इक्वल होना चाहिए. मतलब क्या है कि अगर आपका मान लो f of x जो है एक लीनियर है, मतलब लीनियर नहीं, मान लेते हैं क्यूबिक है, क्यूबिक पोलिनियमल है. Okay, if it is a cubic polynomial, then gx can be cubic, it can be quadratic, and it can be linear, and it can be constant also. Okay, so ये होना चाहिए. Cubic means what? Degree is 3. Okay, so ये ऐसा करके होगा. So I will definitely take one examples and then I will tell you how to find the polynomial division. Okay, and you already know this thing कि जब हम अब डिवीजन कैसे करेंगे. देखो, हमने gx को क्या करना है, f of x से डिवाइड करना है. ठीक है ना, f of x ये हो गया और gx से ये डिवाइड करना है. इट इज जस्ट अ सिंपल डिवीजन. ओके, सो आप करते क्या हो, आप यहाँ पे कुछ निकालोगे, कोई यहाँ पे लिखता है, ठीक है, सपोज यहाँ पे आपका क्या आ जाएगा, कॉसेंट, और आफ्टर दैट यहाँ पे कुछ आएगा ऐसा करके, लास्ट में आपका क्या आएगा, रिमाइंडर. ठीक है, रिमाइंडर. ओके, आपका क्या आएगा, रिमाइंडर आएगा. सो आप कैसे लिख सकते हो, देखो, अगर कॉसेंट को एक काम करते, शॉर्टकट में मैंने qx ले लिया और रिमाइंडर को हमने ले लिया, मान लो rx ले लिया. सो इफ आई विल राइट द वो डिवीजन ऑलगोरिथम होता है ना, उसमें कैसे लिखते हो, अगर इसको देखो, सो ये आपका क्या हो गया, ये आपका हो गया डिविडेंड. ओके, और ये आपका जो हो गया वो क्या हो गया, डिवीजर. Okay, so if I have to write the form, I can write dividend is equals to divisor into quotient plus remainder. ये तो बच्चों वाला है, आप 4-5 क्लास में आप पढ़े हो गए ये. ठीक है, तो what is dividend? Dividend is f of x. What is divisor? It is g of x into q of x and plus rx. तो ये फाइनली जो आ जाता है ये डिवीजन होता है. ठीक है, बट आपको क्या क्या फाइंड करना है. ओके, यू हैव टू फाइंड qx एंड rx बिकॉज f of x and g of x will be given to you. Okay, and then you have to find cosine as well as remainder. Okay, so now we will move to the this thing. Dividend is equals to divisor into cosine plus remainder, you can see here. Okay, so now in general these points, and then I will take one example to explain how to do it. So if there are px and gx, I have taken f of x and g of x. Here they have taken px and gx are two polynomial such that degree of px should be always greater than equals to degree of gx. Then we can find the polynomial qx, which is cosine, and rx, which is remainder. So px is equals to what? Gx into qx plus rx. Okay. Okay, when Rx is equals to 0, when Rx is equals to 0 or degree of Rx is less than degree of Gx, hence we can say that कि Px is divided by Gx. Okay, हम तभी रुकेंगे जब डिवीजन करते रहते हैं ना, तो लास्ट में जो रिमाइंडर आता है, तो रिमाइंडर को हम तब छोड़ेंगे जब हम देखेंगे कि रिमाइंडर इज कमिंग एज 0, और अगर मान लो 0 नहीं आ रहा है, इट मींस इफ इट इज नॉट टोटली डिविजिबल, बट इफ डिग्री ऑफ आरएक्स, रिमाइंडर का जो डिग्री है वो डिवीजर जो जीएक्स है उसके डिग्री से लेस हो जाए, then only we will stop there. Okay, वहां पे हम स्टॉप कर देंगे और जो भी कोसेंट और रिमाइंडर होगा we will write that. Okay, so once we will take one example, then it will be very much clear to all of you. Okay, so I will take one example, you can see here. Okay, so यहाँ पे क्या है, we have one, we have to divide this by this. Okay, it means what, ये आपका देख लो एफ ऑफ एक्स हो गया, ठीक है, ये आपका एफ ऑफ एक्स हो गया और ये आपका क्या हो गया, जी ऑफ एक्स. ओके, सो फर्स्ट वी नीड टू डिवाइड इट. कैसे करते देखो, इसको ध्यान से देख लोगे, एक सीख जाओगे, हो जाएगा एक्स प्लस 1. ओके, एक्स प्लस 1, दिस इज 3x स्क्वायर प्लस एक्स माइनस 1. ओके, सो हाउ विल फाइंड, चलो कॉसेंट को हम इधर लिख रहे हैं, ठीक है, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है ना. So first you need to see this first term of divisor and first term of dividend. Okay, so यहाँ पे देखो ये x है और यहाँ पे 3x स्क्वायर है, तो हमें ये देखना, बाकी हम इसका नहीं देखेंगे ना इधर देखेंगे, बस इसका फर्स्ट टर्म एंड इसका फर्स्ट टर्म. सो इफ वी हैव टू सी, ये x है और ये 3x स्क्वायर है, सो मैं इसको x में कितने से मल्टीप्लाई कर दूं so that we will get 3x square. So definitely we can see, if I will multiply with 3x, then 3x into x will become what, 3x square. So simply I will write here 3x, but for this I will write 3x, but it will multiply with 1 also. So in this case I will write 3x into x, this will be 3x square, and then we will write plus, this is 1 and this is what, 3x, so it will be 3x only. Okay, we will see only these two terms, but we have to multiply with both the terms, and we have to write here. Okay, then we will do minus and minus, so this will be cancelled out, and again x minus 3x, it will become minus 2x, and then it will be minus 1. Okay, now we have to check what is the degree. Degree of divisor is 1, and here degree of divisor is what, also 1. Then we will not stop here, we will again proceed. When we have to stop, if the remainder is coming as 0, as well as if the degree of remainder is less than this. But here in case both the degrees are equal, so we have to again proceed with that. Then again we will check this x and this minus 2x. So you can simply see that if I will multiply with minus 2, then we will get minus 2x. Okay, so I will write here minus 2. So it will be minus 2x, and plus 1 into minus 2, it will become minus 2. Okay, and then again we will do plus and then plus. Now negative, so plus हो गया, negative so plus हो गया, तो ये कट गया, minus 1 plus 2, it will become 1. Now we can see we are getting remainder as what? 1. Okay, so if we are getting remainder as 1, what it mean? कि अगर आप इसका डिग्री देखो, so डिग्री इसका क्या है, 0 है, because it is a constant term. Okay, and here degree is what? 1, because it is a linear term. So now what we can say that? We can say that what is your remainder? Remainder is 1. So we can write what is quotient? Quotient is coming as 3x minus 2. And what is remainder? Remainder is what? 1. Okay. So this is your answer. Okay. So if I have to write this, I can write f of x is equals to g of x into qx plus rx. What is f of x? क्या था हमारा? 3x स्क्वायर प्लस x माइनस 1 था ना, देखना पड़ेगा क्या था, -1 था, ठीक है. And what is this? What is gs? This is x plus 1. And what is qx? This is 3x minus 2 and plus rx. What is rx? That is 1. So अगर आप इसको फिर से मल्टीप्लाई करके +1 करोगे, you will get the same thing. Okay. Is it clear everyone? Is it clear? जल्दी जल्दी से बताओ. Janvi Kolhapur, Janvi Yanam, all the YouTube people. If it is clear, just let me know through the chat box. बताओ बताओ. Respond in the chat box whether it is clear or not. Okay. I hope it is clear to all of you. पहले भी आप लोगों ने पढ़ा होगा. Okay. Okay. That's it for now. So now ऐसे करके आप 2-3 एग्जांपल्स आप कर सकते हो. You can do the practice also. Okay. So now we will move to the remainder theorem. What is remainder theorem? Okay. Remainder theorem क्या बोलता है? Suppose we have a px polynomial of degree greater than or equal to 1. Okay. And let alpha be any real number. And suppose this px is divided by a linear polynomial x minus a. Then remainder is what? pa. Means वो क्या बोलने का बात कर रहा है? देखो, this is a shortcut. We can find the remainder also. Suppose we have a polynomial px. I will write that only 3x square plus x minus 1. Okay. And we are dividing it by a linear polynomial. Divided by linear polynomial. And what is that linear polynomial? X plus 1 we have taken, right? So if it is divided by a linear polynomial x minus n, then what is the remainder? So remainder we already know what we have got as remainder. रिमाइंडर हमने क्या पाया था? 1 पाया था, ठीक है ना. 1 हमने पॉलिनोमियल डिवीजन करके देख लिया, वहां पे रिमाइंडर हमारा 1 आया था. अब यहाँ पे शॉर्टकट में लिखते हैं कि अगर किसी भी लीनियर पॉलिनोमियल से डिवाइड किया जाए x माइनस ए से, तो यहाँ पे अगर मुझे a की वैल्यू देखनी पड़ेगी तो मैं देखो कैसे लिखूंगा, x माइनस ऑफ -1. Because x plus 1 है, we have to write in this form, x minus a. So what is a here? A is -1 here. So if we have to find the remainder, so directly we can write the remainder. And what is the remainder? Remainder is here, you can see this is PA. And in this case, what will be the remainder? P of -1. Because what is A? It is -1. So what is P minus 1? You have the value 3x square. So I will write 3 into -1 ka whole square plus -1 minus 1. So what is this? This is 3 -1 -1. So the answer will be what? 1. देख रहे हो? Just we know that कि it is divided by linear polynomial. हमने उसको और वहां से a की वैल्यू निकाल दी और a की वैल्यू को मेन पॉलिनोमियल में पुट कर दिया. सो जो भी वैल्यू आएगी दैट विल बी योर रिमाइंडर. ओके. अब बोलोगे ऐसा क्यों हुआ? ओके, ऐसा क्यों हुआ देखते हैं. यहीं पे देख लो ऐसा क्यों हुआ. सो दिस इज योर पॉलिनोमियल. ओके. सो अगर मुझे x इज इक्वल्स टू मैं -1 पुट करूंगा, सो वी ऑलरेडी नो दैट this is f of x and this is g of x and this is what? X plus 1. So if I will put x is equals to -1, right? X is equals to -1. So what will it become? this whole thing will become zero, right? Because ये क्या हो जाएगा -1 + 1, and this is 3 into -1 -2, so this is 0, so it will become 0 + 1. So the whole function f of 1, or you can say p of 1, will become what? 1. So जो p1, sorry, p1 नहीं था ना, -1 था ना, हाँ -1, p of -1 will become what? 1. सो वही होता है, बिकॉज ये आपका x + 1 होता है, वहां पे पुट करने पे ये वाला पार्ट 0 हो जाता है. सो वॉट एवर द रिमाइंडर वैल्यू विल बी कमिंग, दैट विल बी द वैल्यू ऑफ द फंक्शन ऑल्सो. ओके, so I hope it is clear to all of you. So remainder theorem, just you have to remember it. Okay, whenever we are dividing by any polynomial, linear polynomial, what will be the remainder? Just you have to put the a value. Okay, okay, just like this. Can anybody tell me what will be the answer? You have to find the remainder with the help of remainder theorem, not by the help of actual division. You can do the actual division also, but it will take a lot of time. But if we know the remainder theorem, then we can easily find, right? Because we know that what is px? It is x to the power 4 plus x cube minus 2x square plus x plus 1. Okay, and we are dividing by what? Dividing by what is g of x? It is x minus 1. Okay, so what will be so according to, I want answer guys, jaldi jaldi batao, what will be the answer according to the remainder theorem? Kya hoga? Okay, so what is the value of a? What is the value of a? ये देखो, ये लीनियर है ना, सो ए की वैल्यू क्या हो जाएगी? 1 होगा ना. आप लोग बोलना चाहिए, आप लोग रिस्पॉन्ड नहीं कर रहे हो. ओके, सो व्हाट विल बी द रिमाइंडर? व्हाट विल बी द रिमाइंडर? इट विल बी p of 1, बिकॉज a 1 आया है, ठीक है ना, बिकॉज x minus a होता है p1. सो व्हाट विल बी द रिमाइंडर? 1 to the power 4 1 cube minus 2 into 1 का होल स्क्वायर प्लस 1 plus 1. ओके, सो ये देखो 1 plus 1 2 minus 2 0, और ये 1 plus 1 2 हो गया. So what will be the remainder? Remainder will be 2. Okay, and even if you will do the actual division, polynomial का actual division करोगे, वहां से भी आपको remainder 2 ही मिलेगा. ठीक है? So I hope it is clear to all of you. Okay, so now we'll go to the, so if px is divided by x minus a, then you just have to remember the remainder is p of a. Okay, okay, similarly you can solve this also. Okay, p of 2 will be the remainder. Okay, because x minus 2 से divide किया है, but it is only for the linear. Okay, linear से divide कर रहे तभी ये apply करेंगे, otherwise नहीं करते. Okay, चलो अब देखो फैक्टर थ्योरम. फैक्टर थ्योरम क्या? फैक्टर थ्योरम इज जस्ट एन अ केस ऑफ रिमाइंडर थ्योरम. ठीक है, सो फैक्टर थ्योरम में क्या होता है कि इफ सपोज x माइनस a, ठीक है, वी आर डिवाइडिंग द एक्चुअल पॉलिनोमियल px by any linear polynomial x minus a. Okay, and suppose we are getting the remainder as 0. हमारा रिमाइंडर क्या आ गया? 0 आ गया. रिमाइंडर 0 आ गया, इसका मतलब क्या हुआ कि p of a वैल्यू इज इक्वल टू 0. सो p of a इज इक्वल टू 0, इसका मतलब रिमाइंडर इज 0. एंड इफ रिमाइंडर इज 0, देन वी कैन से दैट कि x माइनस a क्या कर सकता है? उस पोलिनोमियल को कंप्लीटली डिवाइड कर दिया. डिवाइड कर दिया मतलब that polynomial px is completely divisible by x minus a. It is completely divisible by x minus a. So we can say that if it is completely divisible by x minus a, then x minus a is nothing but it is a factor of that polynomial. ठीक है, सो वही काम करना है जो आप करते आ रहे हो, p of a निकालना है. ओके, एंड इफ p of a we are getting as 0, it means remainder is what? 0. And if remainder is 0, then we can say that x minus a is a factor of that polynomial. ओके ओके, बिकॉज देखो अभी वही है ना, यहाँ पे आप लिख रहे हो, जैसे ये देखो पी ऑफ एक्स था, हमने एक्स माइनस ए से डिवाइड किया, एक्स माइनस ए से डिवाइड किया इनटू क्यू एक्स, दैट इज कॉसेंट, बट व्हाट इज रिमाइंडर, रिमाइंडर इज व्हाट, जीरो, रिमाइंडर ये तो आपका रिमाइंडर होता है, ये आपका रिमाइंडर है, but it will become zero. If it will become zero, then we can write in this form only. Okay, and we can say that x minus a is a factor of px, because we can write it is as a factor x minus a into qx. Okay, क्योंकि ऐसा क्यों होता है, अब ये pa क्यों जीरो आता है, बिकॉज वी नो दैट कि अगर यहाँ पे a पुट करोगे तो a माइनस a ये आपका जीरो हो गया, जीरो इंटू ga इट इज जीरो ओनली. ओके, so we will see one example like this. X square minus 5x plus c is divisible by x minus 2. Okay, so it means what, p2 is equals to 0. कैसे p2 0 हो गया, 2 पुट किया हमने, so it is 2 square minus 5 into 2 plus 6. So we are getting as 0, means remainder is what, 0. If remainder is 0, then only we can say that x minus 2 is what, factor of polynomial px, that is x square minus 5x plus 6. ओके, तो यही काम करते हैं. तो फैक्टर थ्योरम में क्या है, इफ रिमाइंडर इज 0 देन x minus a is a factor of px. ओके, एक केस है, इट इज जस्ट अ केस ऑफ रिमाइंडर थ्योरम व्हेन रिमाइंडर इज कमिंग एज 0. Okay, using factor theorem verify that x plus 2 is a factor of x क्यूब प्लस 3x स्क्वायर प्लस 5x प्लस 6. ठीक है, तो देखो यहाँ पे px क्या है, x क्यूब प्लस 3x स्क्वायर प्लस 5x प्लस 6, एंड व्हाट इज gx, that is x plus 2. Okay, then we have to find whether it is a factor or not. So what factors theorem says कि जो भी आपका यहाँ पे हो गया, यहाँ पे देखोगे तो ये आपका a की वैल्यू क्या आएगी, -2. ठीक है, a की वैल्यू -2. So we have to find p of -2. If it is coming as 0, then we will say that it is a factor. तो p of -2 देखो क्या होगा, -2 का होल क्यूब प्लस 3 इंटू -2 का होल स्क्वायर प्लस 5 इंटू -2 प्लस 6. तो यहाँ कितना हो गया, -8 प्लस 12 -10 प्लस 6. तो ये 18 -18 ये आपका 0 हो गया. So we can say that p of -2 is coming as 0. Then we can say that it is nothing but it is a factor. X plus 2 is what, a factor of this cubic polynomial, that is x cube plus 3x square plus 5x plus 6. Okay, so this is very easy. Okay, I hope clear हो गया होगा सबको, because आपके तरफ से responses नहीं आ रहे. So मैं अगर आप silent बैठे हो, then I will consider it as कि you are getting everything. Okay, because once you will say your problem, then only I can know, right? Okay, so we have 15 minutes left. Okay, so that's all about the polynomial division, what we have learned till now. Polynomial division, we have two polynomials. So for any division of the polynomial, the dividend जो f of x है या p of x है, degree should be always equal or greater than gx, then only we can divide. And remainder तब तक हम देखेंगे तब तक जब तक 0 ना आ जाए, या तो उसकी डिग्री डिवीजर की डिग्री से कम ना हो जाए. And then based on that we have seen remainder theorem. What is remainder theorem? If you will divide by any linear polynomial, then उसका क्रिटिकल पॉइंट होता है, जैसे x प्लस 2 है तो -2 जो आता है ना, उसको इक्वल्स टू 0 करके निकाल दो, और वही वैल्यू आप मेन फंक्शन में पुट करोगे, p of a, whatever value you will be getting, that will be your remainder. And if it is getting as 0, then we will say that ki remainder is 0 and it is a completely, you can say factor of that polynomial. Okay, so now we'll start with the quadratic equation. Okay, so in details once you will after like अभी आपको बेसिक्स पढ़ा रहा हूं, फिर एक क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन एक पूरा चैप्टर है जिसमें आपको पूरे डिटेल में फॉर द like 2 weeks आपको पढ़ाया जाएगा क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन. वंस द ऑनलाइन क्लासेस विल बी स्टार्ट फॉर क्लास 11, बट फॉर नाउ बस थोड़ा थोड़ा बेसिक्स मैं क्वाड्रेटिक का बताऊंगा. ओके, So what is quadratic equation? That already know that any equation which is having degree 2, okay, algebraic expression वाले, तो हम standard quadratic equation पढ़ेंगे and we will also see what are the methods of finding its roots, okay, and then we will also see identity. Okay, so I hope you all know about these terms now. Okay, degree of this you can see. What is the degree? Degree is 4, right? यहाँ पे roots of the x square minus 5x plus 4 is equals to 0. You have to find x की वैल्यू, मैं मुझे पता है बट तो मैं इसलिए लिख रहा हूं, और 1 and 4, 1 को भी पुट करोगे तो 0 मिलेगा, 4 को भी पुट करोगे तो 0 मिलेगा. सिमिलरली लाइक दिस नंबर ऑफ जीरोस ऑफ px, ये आपका क्या है, एक ग्राफ है, px का ग्राफ है, वहां पे बोल रहा है नंबर ऑफ जीरोस. तो याद करो मैंने आपको ग्राफिकली भी बताया था कि जितने जगह पे वो एक्स एक्सिस को कट करेगा, those all are the zeros by graphically. So you can see 1, 2 and 3. 3 places is cutting at x axis, so the number of zeros is what? 3. Similarly remainder आपको पता करना है, तो ये 1, p of 1 देखोगे, so आपको रिमाइंडर आ जाएगा 1 minus 3 plus 2 plus 1. So ये आपका कितना आ जाएगा, 2 plus 1 3 plus 1 4, 4 में 3 गया तो ये 1 आएगा. Okay. Okay, so based on this you can see all the answers are there. Okay. Okay, यहाँ पे नंबर ऑफ जीरोस कितना दिखा रहा है, 4 दिखा रहा है, ये गलत है. ओके, 3 होगा, ऑप्शन गलत लिखा हुआ है यहाँ पे. ओके, सो we all know that about the quadratic equation. So quadratic equations की डिग्री 2 होती है. Okay, the degree of the quadratic equation is 2. So there are two kind of quadratic equation. Purely quadratic equation means ax square plus c is equals to 0. Okay, so उसको देखना भी नहीं है, ठीक है, बस ध्यान में रखना कि that is purely quadratic means there is no terms of x. Okay, either it is ax square or some constant. Okay, but what is the standard quadratic equation? When you can see there ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0 means what? Like x square power 2 भी है और bx means x का power 1 भी है. So linear terms are also there, quadratic terms are also there. But you know that why we are calling it quadratic equation? Because the highest power is what? 2. Okay, so इसलिए in general what is the standard quadratic equation? It is ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0, where a should not be equals to 0. a को 0 नहीं होना चाहिए. क्यों नहीं होना चाहिए? क्योंकि अगर a 0 हो गया तो ये पूरा टर्म 0 हो जाएगा and then it will become linear. Okay, so the leading coefficient जो है ना वो 0 के इक्वल नहीं होना चाहिए. It should be non-zero. Okay, like you can write anything, x square plus 5x plus 7. You can write 3x square minus 2x plus 9. Okay, you can write minus 8x square plus 7x plus 11. So all are examples of quadratic equation. Okay, तो standard quadratic equation पता चल गया आपको. Okay. Okay. So now अब क्या होता है कि आपको पहले ही बताया था कि किसी भी quadratic polynomial है या quadratic equation है, so if it is a linear equations then zeros will be 1. Again, if it is quadratic equation then the how many number of roots are there? 2. Similarly, if it is a cubic then it will be 3. If it is a biquadratic it is 4. Okay, degree पे depend करता है. Okay, so based on that now what we will do, we will try to find the roots of the quadratic equation. Okay, we'll try to find the roots of the quadratic equation. So there are several methods to find the roots of the quadratic equation. The first one is factorization method. I hope you all know how to factorize. In class 10th आपने पढ़ा होगा. Okay, so factorization method होता है and the other one is Sridharacharya method, that is called discriminant method. Okay, कैसे करते हैं? I hope you all know. Like देखो करते क्या, एक एग्जांपल ले लेता हूं. मान लो x स्क्वायर है प्लस 5x प्लस 6 इज इक्वल्स टू 0 है ना. दिस इज ऑल्सो क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन. व्हाट यू हैव टू डू, आपको क्या करना है, यहाँ पे आपको पता है कि a की वैल्यू 1 है और b की वैल्यू 5 है और c की वैल्यू 6 है. So you have to first multiply with A and C. So 1 into 6 करोगे या तो आपको कितना आ जाएगा 6 आ जाएगा, राइट? So वो माइंड में रखना है 6 and you have to divide this 5x in such a way that अगर दो टर्म्स में आप चाहो तो प्लस के फॉर्म में, माइनस के फॉर्म में, किसी के फॉर्म में उसको ब्रेक कर दो, जिससे कि क्या हो जाए कि उसके एक्चुअल वैल्यू में देयर विल बी नो डिफरेंस, बट इफ यू विल मल्टीप्लाई बोथ द टर्म्स यू विल बी गेटिंग 6 ओनली. ओके, सो व्हाट वी कैन डू, आई कैन, तो वो देखना पड़ेगा. अगर मैं यहाँ पे 2x प्लस 3x कर दूं, सो इससे क्या होगा, 2 इंटू 3 ये 6 हो गया, और x इंटू एक्स ये आपका x स्क्वायर हो गया, तो 6x स्क्वायर हो गया. और इधर भी देख रहे हो तो ये 6x स्क्वायर है. ठीक है, सो नाउ व्हाट वी हैव टू डू, वी हैव टू क्लब इट इन टू टर्म्स. ओके, दो टर्म्स में. तो जैसे ही करोगे x को कॉमन लोगे तो यहाँ पे x प्लस 2 आएगा, एंड प्लस यहाँ पे 3 को कॉमन लोगे तो x प्लस 2 आएगा. एंड मेक श्योर दैट कि वेन एवर यू आर डूइंग लाइक दिस, सो होना क्या चाहिए कि ये दोनों टर्म जो है x प्लस 2 ये सेम होने चाहिए. इफ यू आर गेटिंग डिफरेंट वैल्यूज, different terms, then it means you are wrong. Okay, always it will come same. Okay, and then we can write x plus 3 and then we can write x plus 2 is equals to 0. Now we can say that, we can clearly say that if x is equals to minus 3, then the whole term will become 0, and if we will take x equals to minus 2, then also it will become 0. Okay, so there will be two roots. Either x plus 3 can be 0 or x plus 2 can be equals to 0. ठीक है, ऐसा हो जाता है. ठीक है, आप बोल सकते हो कि मैंने इसको x स्क्वायर प्लस 6x माइनस x प्लस 6 क्यों नहीं किया. तो देखो 6x इंटू माइनस x में भी ये 6 इंटू 1 6 ही होगा, बट यहाँ पे ये 6x है और इंटू ये माइनस एक्स है. इफ विल मल्टीप्लाई इट विल बिकम माइनस 6x स्क्वायर, बट हियर इट इज 6 इंटू एक्स स्क्वायर. ओके, सो अलग हो जाएगा. सो ऑलवेज यू हैव टू मेक श्योर अबाउट द साइन कन्वेंशन ऑल्सो. डिफर नहीं करना चाहिए वैल्यूज के साथ साथ साइन. अगर यही यहाँ पे प्लस की जगह माइनस होता, देन वी हैव टू टेक 6x माइनस एक्स. ओके, सो आई होप इट इज क्लियर टू ऑल ऑफ यू. ठीक है, ऐसे करके फैक्टराइज करते हैं. ओके, देयर आर लॉट ऑफ अदर टर्म्स आल्सो, लाइक इफ वी आर सेइंग x स्क्वायर माइनस 5x प्लस 4 इज इक्वल्स टू 0, सो वी नो दैट 4x स्क्वायर शुड कम. सो x स्क्वायर इफ विल टेक माइनस x माइनस 4x, so this is minus x into minus 4x, it will become 4x square. So now we can take x minus 1. If we'll take minus 4, it will become x minus 1, right? Minus 4, it will become x minus 1. So it is x minus 4 and x minus 1 is equals to 0. So how many roots? This is x is equals to 4 and x is equals to 1. There will be two roots. So like this, you can factorize, use the factorization method, and you can find the roots of the equations. Okay, the other method is Sridharacharya method. Okay. Okay, so simply in this case what they are saying, that if there is a quadratic equation, what you can write, you can also write in this form also. Like in this case what we have seen, x square minus 5x plus 4, I can write in the form of x minus 1 and x minus 4. Okay, because the roots are what, 1 comma 4. So suppose we are getting ax square plus bx plus c, and there are two roots alpha and beta. So what we can write, we can take a as common, and we can also write in the form of roots x minus alpha into x minus beta is equals to 0 also we can write. Okay, suppose इसका दो आ रहा है, एक आ रहा है अल्फा और एक आ रहा है बीटा. So what we can write, we can write 3 into x minus alpha into x minus beta is equals to 0. For that we need to factorize what is the value of alpha and beta. Okay, so ये तो factorization हो गया. Okay, now we have a discrimination method. ये derivation आपको नहीं भी पता है तो आप easy way में कर सकते हो. After that I will finish the lecture. When we have ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0, सो इसको क्या किया है उसने, पूरी तरीके से इसको थोड़ा सॉल्व किया है, ए को कॉमन लेके उसके बाद इसको कंप्लीट स्क्वायर बना के दे हैव फाउंड वैल्यू कि इसके दो रूट्स होंगे, देयर विल बी टू रूट्स एंड व्हाट आर दोज वैल्यू। सो एक वैल्यू जो होगा वो होगा माइनस बी प्लस रूट अंडर बी स्क्वायर माइनस 4ac by 2a and the other root will be minus b minus root under b square minus 4ac by 2a. So these two are the roots of this equation. If you don't know how to factorize it, you can remember this formula and you can just put b, a and c value, you will get the same answer. Okay, yahan pe in combinedly they have written both the values plus minus, you can see. So there are two values. So this is called as Sridharacharya method. And what is this root under b square minus 4ac? This is b square minus 4ac is called as discriminant. This is discriminant. Okay, D. That is b square minus 4ac. Okay, you can remember and you can make it short also. Minus b plus root d by 2a. And you can also write it as minus b minus root d by 2a. Okay, like this you can find the roots also. Okay, so these two are the roots of this equation by using Sridharacharya method or discriminant method. Okay, like this you can see ax square minus 2x minus 8. You can find what is the value of a. A is 1. What is b? B is minus 2. And what is c? It is minus 8. And just you have to use the formula this. What is one root? Alpha minus b plus, like this you can see. After putting the values of b, a and c, you will get one value as 4 and other value as minus 2. Okay, let me just put it. एक निकाल देता हूं, उसके बाद छोड़ दूंगा माइनस बी ना. सो माइनस ऑफ माइनस 2 प्लस रूट अंडर माइनस 2 का होल स्क्वायर माइनस 4a इंटू सी. व्हाट इज सी? माइनस 8 डिवाइडेड बाय 2 इंटू a. सो इट इज 2 प्लस 4 and then this is 32 plus 32, so 36. तो 36 निकलेगा कितना? 6 divided by 2. So it is 8 by 2, so it is 4. And other one is minus na. So other one is 2 minus 6 by 2. So it is minus 4 by 2. So it is minus 2. You can see one is 4, other one is minus 2. Okay, so there are two methods. Once you will forget how to factorize it, also you can solve this. Okay. So you can find the roots of this equation using the discriminant method also. So I hope you have understood the class. If you have any doubt, you can ask me now. Okay, now it's time is over. So now in the next class, we will talk about the what is the sum of the roots. What are the relation between the sum of the roots, product of the roots with its coefficients. Okay, coefficient is A, B and C. I hope you already know, but we will also revise the basics things. Okay, in the next class, and we will also see what are the nature of the roots, and also we will see if it is other than quadratic equation. If it is cubic equation, then what are the relation between the roots and its coefficient. If it is higher than 3, a higher degree equations, then what are the relation between the roots. And in the next class we will finish all the concepts. Okay, so that's it for the today's class, guys. Okay, next class mein dekhenge. If you are having any doubt, you can ask me. And Rupesh sir is here. Rupesh sir.
Yes, Ram. Yes. I'm just listening to your class. It was very good. Let's done quadratic. Yeah. You finished. Yeah, finished with it.
Yeah. Okay, thank you guys. Bye bye. Now over to Rupesh sir.
Yes. So, hello everyone. I hope 2 to 3 schools are here: JNV, Akola, Nalgonda, JNV, Kolhapur, JNV, and so I just want to introduce myself once again. My name is Rupesh Panduranga Naik. I'm basically from the coastal region of Karnataka. There is this place called Patkal. Okay. So in Avanti Fellows, I take care of all the mentorship activities which is going on. So I'm the Mars manager, Mars program manager. So Mars abbreviates as mentorship, alumni relationship, and scholarship. Okay, so today, in the previous session, we discussed about the medical courses and various medical related options. Okay, and previous to that, we discussed on the engineering courses with the circuit branches, let's say with the electronics and communication, and also regarding the computer science engineering. One of our mentors, Shalini and Manoj, they explained you very clearly about these courses. So today we will be talking about engineering courses other than circuit and other than circuit branches like civil engineering, mechanical engineering, mining engineering. There is metallurgy, and there is also option for chemical engineering. So to talk about that, we have two people here. Who one is Shashank and the other one is Sudeep, who are also JNB alumnus. They are currently in the third year, pursuing their BTech in civil and mechanical engineering. So Shashank and Sudeep. Hello, Shashank and Sudeep. Can you hear me?
Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, it's clear. Hi, Shashank.
Hello, hello.
Hi,
Sudeep.
sir. Hi, sir.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
Nice to meet you there. Okay. So I'll be presenting my screen. Yes, my screen is visible, right?
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Okay. So over to you, Shashank and Sudeep. Okay, I'll be just in the background, and let's start with the session. Okay.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Career Guidance Session, Engineering Course 2. Hello, yeah. So I am Shashank HS. I am third year mechanical engineering student at NITK Surathpur, and also alumni of JEE Hassan, passed out in 2020, and also an alumni of Avanti Fellows. The agenda of today's session is introduction and in engineering and academic overview, campus life, and campus tour of IIT Guwahati. So let's begin. So we hear this topic of getting into top colleges a lot. So when we hear it about a lot, then there might be some reason for many people talking about it, right? So some of the perks of being in top colleges are placements or jobs. So a lot of companies visit these colleges to hire the students from these colleges, such as top companies such as Facebook, Amazon, Google, and not just those IT companies. Also, if you think of some core companies, then Tata Motors, Benz, and lot of companies visit these top colleges to get students into their companies. And the next one is exposure or opportunities. You get to meet a lot of people here, people with similar mindsets, and a lot of people who have achieved well in their life. And you get to attend sessions from great people, and the infrastructure there in the top colleges supports the learning. If you're interested in anything, then you can approach any labs or any professor, and you'll get a lot of opportunities to explore and learn. And the next one is scholarships. So scholarships such as Vahani or Foundation for Excellence, you might have heard about them. So lot of scholarship organizations support students studying in these colleges. And time to explore and learn. You get, suppose if I talk about BTech, I have 4 years of BTech life, and I get a lot of time to explore and learn. And the infrastructure here supports that learning. And campus life. So we'll talk about campus life a bit later. So for now, let's move on to next. Okay. Engineering and non-circuit branches. So engineering is broadly divided into two types, or as one is circuital branches, under which computer science, information technology, electronics communication, and electronics and electronics and electrical engineering comes, and under non-circuital branches, mechanical engineering, civil engineering, chemical engineering, mining engineering, and metallurgy comes under this non-circuital, right? So talk about mechanical engineering. So mechanical engineering is not just about machines, or it's not just limited to machines. So it's way broader. So it has expanded into energy engineering, computer aided engineering, computer aided design, mechatronics. Mechatronics is just a combination of mechanical and electronics. And now artificial intelligence and machine learning has also been introduced in mechanical engineering. So if you are into machines, the design of machines, or the design of machine parts, design of vehicles, and analysis. So all these things comes under mechanical engineering. And one of the common misconceptions I had when I was in 12th was that mechanical engineering is just about when I was solving the problems in 11th about Newton mechanics or fluid dynamics. So I just thought mechanical engineering is all about that. So, but when I am studying in the mechanical engineering, I get to learn a lot of more topics, such as strength of materials, analysis of materials, and fluid dynamics, thermodynamics, and you get to learn a lot. Not it's just not about machines. Yes. Next.
So, civil engineering, I would say there are two courses which clashes. It's like civil and mining engineering. I'll tell you the difference between the civil engineering and mining engineering students. Basically, in civil engineering, what we do is construct houses, buildings, and it will be basically on above ground level constructions. So, in mining engineering, what happens is we will be constructing, there will be certain kind of shafts, mining equipments inside the tunnel. So above ground and below ground, both the both the construction facilities and also technologies you will get to learn from civil and as well as mining engineering. So in civil, there is particularly there is structural engineering, construction engineering, environmental engineering, and transport, water resources, and all. So going forward to mining engineering. So why I'm specifying with the mining engineering, because my branch is mining engineering. Even I passed out from NITK Suratkal. So I just want to specify about. I mean, mining engineering is the most underrated course, I would say, because um through I mean, by my knowledge, I'm saying, because many of the people think mining is very I mean, it's kind of we don't get placements, we don't get there will be we will be exposed to so many open fields, we won't be in the city or working something. So all these myths are wrong, I would say, because in mining engineering you will have the most practical experience ever in throughout the engineering branches. I would say there will be drilling and blasting. There will be 3 to 4 industrial visits where they will teach you how the drilling and blasting works, how the explosives are prepared. I mean, I know it's a illegal thing, but my being a mining engineer comes with the responsibility of drilling and blasting. There's a mining machinery, like crores and crores of worth of mining machineries are there. I mean, they will be demonstrating you through all these things practically and as well as theoretically. So in those industrial trainings, there will be in my experience, I experienced they have given me a 15 kg of gold slab to carry when I was in Hatti gold mines for industrial visit. So these are the experience which we won't get in a day-to-day life. It's like it's a very rare experience, I would say. So for me, it's a plus point. So it's like if you are very much interested in such kind of things, like getting to know about the minerals in the earth, getting to know about diamond mining, and you want to know about gold mining, everything and stuff, everything related to, there is oceanology and also there is a lot of minerals out there in the ocean separate. So if you are very curious into it, mining engineering is the best choice for you guys. So it is not that hard as well. So it is very practical oriented branch, I would say. Okay, so regarding the campus life in NITK, our Shashank will be explaining you about the various clubs and everything. Over to you, Shashank.
Yeah. So campus life. So I'll talk about campus life of NITK. So clubs. So in NITK, so there are almost around 40 to 50 clubs, technical as well as non-technical clubs. So non-technical clubs include music club, dance club, artist forum, or any sort of literary debate clubs. So basically the clubs are present here to motivate us and support our learning in technical as well as non-technical clubs. So if you consider any music club or dance club, they host events in once in a month or something to showcase, to give a platform to the students to present their skill. And if you take artist forum, every year the students in the artist forum take a building in NITK and paint uh, it with some paintings around the building, which makes it look so beautiful. And regarding the environment, so one of the main things in the campus life is how good is the environment in the campus. So we get a lot of friends with similar mindsets as well as different mindsets. So we make friends for our life as well as facilities and infrastructure. So in NIT case, if you can take classrooms or hostels, the infrastructure is very good, which is one of the plus point of in being in this college. And college fest. So there are two college fest conducted in NITK. One is technical one and one is cultural fest. So we'll see a short video on cultural fest of NITK. So it's called Incident and it's annual cultural fest. So we'll see a video on this.
I will share the video right now regarding the college campus and also regarding the incident and engineering fest which takes care. Okay.
Shall I present?
Yeah, you can go for it. Yeah, present.
So it's visible, right?
Yeah. There is a slight delay in the video, I guess.
Oh. Should I share it? Or
No, just play it once again with the volumes on. So this is one of the cultural fest which will be in the month of March. It is one of the South India's largest cultural fest, and it is totally based on student management. Student organize this event. Student do the marketing. Student do everything which is needed to conduct this fest. Okay. So the audio is not audible actually. Stop the screen. I'll share with my this.
okay, so
Yes. So this is regarding the campus. Video is visible, right?
Yes, sir, it's visible, but there's slight delay in it, but it's fine.
This is the campus. We thought of showing it to you guys regarding this campus.
So okay. So ha
Yeah, regarding this campus video, I would say one example. Okay, why better colleges? Why students? Why do you need better colleges? I would say I just wanted to know, because better colleges gives you better opportunities. Okay, better opportunities in the sense, I would tell you one example. Okay, there is this one man who has 10 pets. Okay, 10 pets. In that, 9 are tiger and one is a cat. Okay, so what that man sees is, eventually the cat is growing up with those 9 tigers. Okay, and the cat is behaving like a tiger. It is adopting the qualities of a tiger, and it is performing like a tiger. Okay, so this kind of environment builds up a student. Like in these colleges, in NITs and IITs and various other topmost colleges, there is this environment which builds up the students to a next level, so that he will be performing like a tiger. So end of the day, I just want you guys to be that cat which will perform like a tiger. Okay, so that is the whole motive today. Okay, and there is this amazing quote called, "Science can amuse and fascinate us all, but it is engineering which will change us, which will change the world." Okay, so keep this quote in mind if you're choosing engineering. So be there for it. And that's all from my side. Thank you guys for joining this session. Shashank, you there?
yes, sir, I'm here.
Yeah, so thank you for joining, Shashank. If students, if anything is there, if any doubts or if anything you want to ask, just drop it in the chat below. Okay, we'll be checking the chats now. That's all. Yeah, Shashank, you wanted to say something? Anything you want to add?
Okay, so if you before the end of this session, so I'll talk about my journey in the 11th and 12th about JEE. So if I talk about the mistake I did during the preparations, so one of the main thing was inconsistency. So whether you study 10 hours a day or 2 hours a day, I don't know how much it matters, but the consistency in it is what that matters a lot. So I used to study a lot in some days and very least in some days. So that was one of the main mistakes I did in my preparation journey. So just be consistent. If you are studying 2 hours a day, then make sure you study 2 hours a day, no matter what happens. So, and the other thing was proper notes maintenance. So in the first year of my preparation, I never maintained a single notes. So it impacted a lot in my second year. I had to go through everything again because I didn't make notes, which I can refer next. If I don't have, when I don't have the notes, I had to study the book once again, whole book. So that impacted a lot in my preparation. So be consistent in your when you study and maintain a proper notes which you can refer later, and it helps a lot. So and all the best.
Yeah, that was so nice. Guys, note it down. It's very important to maintain the notes, as our Shashank mentioned. So that keep that in mind, and we will end this session today here itself. Okay. So thank you guys for joining. I think yeah. Thank you, JNV, Yanam. So we will end this session here. And in the upcoming session, in the regarding career guidance, we will be talking about research options, and also our one of our sirs, Brahmanya, will be talking on that, and also regarding the Central University exams, we will be talking about that, and that's all for now. Rahul, you want to add something?
No, sir, it's fine.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Bye-bye.
all, guys. Bye. Thank you for joining. Bye, Shashank. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.